This episode of the Muay Thai podcast is brought to you by pmtlifestyle.com, authentic Muay Thai lifestyle by Pru'u. Definitely go check out the website at pmtlifestyle.com for some awesome lifestyle merchandise. That's for those of you out there either involved in Muay Thai, looking at getting involved in Muay Thai, and embrace a healthier lifestyle to live the life of a Nak Muay. Go check it out.
Hello and welcome to this episode of the Pru'u Muay Thai podcast. Today is Saturday, October 7th. I'm going to release the episode today too. Just been slammed with work. I wanted to make sure I got on to say hello. There was actually a one Lumpini fight that was this past weekend. We had the results of one fight night. So Smila Sundell gets the best of Alicia Rodriguez, who went up in weight to fight Smila Sundell. That was pretty, I'm not really surprised. I'm surprised that the finish happened, like how it did. I'm not surprised at, like, the tactics that Smila used against Alicia. You know, fighting against a tall opponent like that who knows how to clinch is not easy. I've been there. I was nowhere near world championship caliber level, but just having to deal with that in years of training in Muay Thai, I can definitely relate on having to close that gap, okay? But I hope you had a great day. You know, we're going in. We had one Friday Night Fights 36 last night, I believe. And let me just go ahead. I'm pulling up the results of it. But there's a lot going on in the world today. There's some crazy stuff that came out in the news. I'm not going to talk about it too much. But we're going to see some trickle-down effect, I think, in regards to like fight community and stuff like that as well. So let me pull this up. One Friday Night Fights 36. The main event was Super Ball versus Julio Lobo from Brazil. Super Ball got the 3-round unanimous decision win. Then we had who else? We had some other matches. I'm going to see if there's anybody else on here that I've been following that are on here before I get through like the whole card. I'll go from bottom to top. So featherweight MMA. We had Carlos Alvarez from the Philippines versus Title Chai from Thailand. Philippines wins that one. Then we had another one from Russia. Is Zaindin versus Adelet, who's from Kyrgyzstan. Russian wins. Then we had another Russia fighter, Vladimir versus Ilad from Ghana. It looks like the fighter from Ghana and Israel actually won that bout. And that was in Muay Thai rules, okay? And we have strawweight Muay Thai is Pong Siri versus Antonio Orden. Pong Siri being from Thailand and Antonio being from Spain. 3-round unanimous decision win for Antonio. And then we have bantamweight Muay Thai. We had Pansiri PK Sanchai Jim versus Kirill from Russia. Round 1 knockout win for Russia in that one from Kirill. I'll have to go and check that out in a second. Let me just pull up his... See if I can just click here. You know, I had to give it up for one. The way they have their website laid out, I think it would be really cool to see them have like the YouTube clips that they clip appear on the fighter's profile. That would be just freaking fantastic. Like having this guy's knockout win would be pretty insane. So I'm going to just turn this up. I'm going to have some sound on this too. Kirill wipes the floor. Wipes out Punk Series PK Sanchai. Let's see this. Left hook to set it up. And knee to the jaw. And he just went straight down in the face. Olivier Costa waves it off, of course. Olivier Costa. So, yeah, that was, damn, that was a bad knockout. The other one was Johan from Malaysia. I believe he's a 16-year-old, yeah? Let me just double check this. Yeah, 16 years old. He won via knockout in round 2 versus Timuril from Russia. So the fighter Johan is actually from the United States as well. Kirill is 25 years old. So just to give you guys a frame of reference, a 16-year-old last night beat a 25-year-old from Russia. So for those that are not watching One Championship, every Friday, and this is where I cover some of these, is they have every Friday. It's Friday morning, California time, live from Lumpini. It's Friday night over in Bangkok. They have these live fights. It's free on YouTube, one championship. So you're going to want to go check it out. Next one is No Payak versus Pet Senchai. Pet Senchai wins round 2 knockout. I'm also going to have to see that one. So I'm going to pull that up. Then next up we had Monkorn versus Mai Sum Kum. So Mai Sum Kum wins both Thai. These are all Muay Thai fights too, so we're all going up. Looks like strong Muay Thai undercard on here. Pet Dam versus Pet Palangchai. So Pet Dam wins knockout round 1, so we had to see this one too. Man, a high knockout ratio on this card. Rembong versus Pansak. So it looks like Rembong wins also round 2 knockout. Another one we're gonna have to check out. Duan Sompong versus Petong Lor, I believe is what that is. And, of course, the Super Ball fight. I want to go back and watch that 3 rounds. Nice competitive fight. So let's check this out. So you can see his from Rambong's KO finish. They don't have that up on Instagram or anything like that yet. Pet Dam. Let's see if he shows up anywhere as well. And for those of you that are on here, yeah, there he is. Elbow set up. Oh, it's just a straight right hand that set up off the low kick. Stepped in. Boom, straight right hand. The small gloves, you cannot mess around with those. So congrats to Pet Dam on beautiful knockout. Probably got a bonus as well. So good for him. And then let's see if we have one. Pet Senchai, they don't have his up on here though. So go back and go check this out. And next up, I just want to give you guys some updates. So I'm working on having, there's actually a brand that's been out there. I met up with the founder in Bangkok when I was out there. He's based in America now. We're going to have him on the podcast in the coming weeks, so be on the lookout for that. I also have some returning guests who are going to be returning back onto the Pu'u Muay Thai podcast. I'm really excited for it. There's some of the more popular ones. A couple of them were during COVID and kind of catching up since then. One of them is actually just completely smashing and killing it in one. So definitely stay tuned for more from the Pu'u Muay Thai podcast. As always, you can submit questions. I haven't had anybody submit questions yet, but I know what will happen. About Muay Thai training related questions, you can go to podcast.puumuaythai.com. The link is down in the show notes. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in today. Hope you have a great day. All right, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in today to the Pu'u Muay Thai podcast. If you enjoy the content, go leave a review over on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. Give us a rating. It means the world to us. Also, if you want to be a guest on the Pu'u Muay Thai podcast, or if you just want to shout out to your friend, go check us out at podcast.puumuaythai.com. You can submit to be able to be a guest on the podcast. You can submit what you want to talk about. Also, if you want to just give a shout out, there's a button for that too. Sawadee Kop.